rather than agitation.
So speaking of those new players, we'll get to talk to one of them right now. Kristina's down at ringside. Kristina?
Thanks, Phil. I'm here with Riley Dundo, one of the newest additions to Hamilton Red Wings. Now, Riley, being one of the newer additions here, you know, you've had a couple games with the guys. What do you bring with your game here to help the guys get pushed to the playoffs?
Hopefully like a responsible two-way game and chip in a point every once in a while, so that's about it.
And what's it like, you know, going out there and playing against the guys that you've played with for most of your season here? What's it like going out there and playing against them now?
Yeah, it's interesting because they're still buddies with a lot of them, but when you step on the ice, it's just a game, right? So, yeah.
And you're leading here 1-0 going into the second period. What do you and the rest of the team need to do to keep this lead and get the win here tonight?
We got to be more responsible defensively and stop coughing on pucks in our own zone and convert on our opportunities.
Great, thanks a lot. Yeah. And we'll be back after this with more Red Wings hockey after the break.
Third, we'll throw things down to Kristina. She's got one of those new players for the Hamilton Red Wings in Adam Burnett.
Thanks, Phil. I'm here with Adam Burnett of the Hamilton Red Wings. Now, Adam, getting traded from the Burlington Cougars, you have not only new guys to play with, but you also have a new coaching system and a new system to actually deal with. So how have those adjustments been for you?
Well, all the adjustments have been pretty well so far. You know, everyone cares in this room and we all want to win, and I think we just got to listen to our coaches and, you know, maybe we'll pump out some wins to make the playoffs at the end of the year.
Right, and as a defenseman, what do you think that you can bring to this team so that, you know, these guys can push to the playoffs here in the last half of the season?
I think I can bring a top four role to this team. You know, I think my high Q level is pretty good, so I think I can help out the back end and maybe like close out some close games for us and help us win.
Right, and going into the third period, you're up 2-1. What do you and the rest of the guys have to do in order to pull out the 2 points here?
I think we just have to keep it simple. You know, we just have to watch our turnovers at each blue line and like get pucks deep and make sure we get a lot of shots on goal and, you know, keep it easy for Sink in the net.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And we'll have more Red Wings hockey and third period action after the break.
More. We're going to throw things right now to Kristina. She's down at ringside with the team's captain, Jason O'Connor.
Thanks, Phil. And I'm here with Jason O'Connor, captain of the Hamilton Red Wings. Now, you've been out with a foot injury since September. And what adjustments have you made after coming back to get back into the rhythm of things?
You know, just trying to, you know, take every shift 100%. You know, really just trying to put myself through the paces. Before the first game, you know, really ramping up the workouts. So basically just trying to get my cardio back and try and get back to 100%.
And in the last 6 games, you guys have gotten 5 points, or 5 games you've gotten points in of these last 6 games. Now, what does that do to motivate you guys to push for the playoffs? And, you know, because you're kind of riding with that spot there.
Yeah. Well, it's confidence, right? When you start getting points, you know, winning's a lot more fun than losing, obviously. So guys are starting to get more confident. Guys are getting more points. And that definitely helps with the playoff run. You know, you don't want to be losing going into, you know, being 7 points back from a playoff spot and trying to get in. So the points definitely help.
Yeah, and a win like this, a 4-1 win over the Burlington Cougars, what does this do to, you know, your confidence to try to get back in the game here for yourself?
Yeah, it helps. You know, anytime we can get a win, you know, the confidence definitely goes up. So it's a big help, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And Phil and Greg will throw it back to you with more post-game after this.